Hey team, welcome back to the channel. John here on a beautiful, glorious Sunday in Lincolnshire. I've been out and about doing my gardening this morning and I thought that I would give you a little bit of an update, inspired by Ian Seabrook, you know him, Hubnut. He's recently done a sort of fleet update. He sold TWC and I enjoyed watching that video where he was just talking through the cars in his fleet and what needed to be done. So I thought I'd give you bit of an update, talk you through what we've got going on here at the Coupland Cars collection. Sort of end of May, June 2026. Stay with it then. We'll have a wander around, and as you can see I've got quite a few cars here in the garden at the moment. That is for a very specific reason that I'll talk about in a minute. Yeah, we'll start as we mean to go on, really, I suppose. With this, it's my Royal Snail. It's my van. If you've been following the work we've been doing on it, we've repaired the crash damage from last year. We've put a new exhaust on it earlier this year. And actually, yesterday, the blooming fan blower motor resistor went bang. So, got some work to do on the Snail van, but it's holding up nicely. No major rust or rot, and I took it to Rustival. Was it Rustival 3 or 4? In April. Went well. It's a bit of a stalwart on the channel and my workhorse. Nothing really much to say about the Royal Snail other than it's not going anywhere and I'm really enjoying using it. Behind it is the Rover 75. I've moved it out the way here next to the inspector's old pen, just while I am getting my Toyota MR2 out of the garage. And like I said, I alluded to in the introduction, there's stuff moving around. That is because I'm driving the MR2 at the moment. I'm going to a show tomorrow, County Wheels, which is in Oakham. Rover 75, it's here, it's part of the collection. It's off the road at the moment, not because there's anything wrong with it, just because I'm not using it. So I might as well save some cash on it and keep it here. There's nothing really to write home about with the Rover 75. It still needs a sill, putting on the near side, but it's not broken, it's not rusty or rotten. It would pass an MOT. In fact, that's the next thing I'll probably do with it, which is take it to Neil and MOT it. Nothing really too exciting about the Rover 75. I've had a bit of a count up recently and I'm currently at about 29 cars. So we probably need to have a little bit of a cull in the fleet. Latest addition to the fleet is this. It's a Rover 200. We'll have a talk about that in a second. But first, taxed, insured, MOT'd, and I'm using it on the road, is my Audi TT. 2001 plate. Pulled it out of the garden where it's been sat for a year or two. It needs a new battery, actually. So that's something I do need to do. I've tried the Optimate on it and it keeps bringing the battery up, but these have got a little bit of a parasitic battery drain, if you know anything about Audi TTs. I think it's the Bose stereo that does it. But that is something I'm working on, the TT. I've been enjoying it, taking it to work, driving it out and about. It's not too much that needs doing to it. It needs a good old clean and a polish. You probably can't see there, but the paintwork's looking a little bit flat. And there is a video coming, if it hasn't already come, of a misfire that Dad and I found on the car when I dug it out. I don't want to spoil it, but the reason for that misfire absolutely baffled us. We need to do that work. It probably needs a gasket, manifold gasket putting on. But apart from that, going to be using it and enjoying it. I am toying with the idea of selling it, but for what it's cost me, I probably can't get me money back on it. So I'm going to just leave it there for now. And then this is a top secret project that I'm working on at the moment. When I'm filming this, Dad is on holiday and he doesn't know about this car. My intention is to commit the perfect crime, buy it, make the content with it, MOT it and sell it before he even gets home and finds out about it. 1997. Rover 200, and it's in really nice condition actually. It is genuinely fantastic. I paid 500 quid for it off a young lad who was local to me, and it needs an MOT, but I think I've found a home for it. So the update probably will be that it's got a new home. It's a CVT auto, and you know me, I don't like automatic cars. 30,000 miles from new. Good looking thing, to be honest with you. It drives really nicely. loads of videos coming to the channel about the Rover 200. Next to it is this. It's you can see it's been sat here a little while. It's my Proton 1.3 GL. This one I picked up, it's a Boston car, and I picked up from, what was his name? I think it was Ian. I'm really sorry if I've got that wrong. From the Sporting Car Club of Norfolk. £200 I paid for that. It needs a head gasket. Dad and I haven't done anything with that because then I went and bought a Proton Wira. So it's just sat there at the moment, but for the sake of a couple of £100, I saved it from the Banger racing track. And it's just sat here. And then next to it, my 1.5 SE, that's NAB. It's going to the Baston car show this year in June. Going to get that on the road. Well, it is on the road. It's taxed, insured and MOT'd. Going to be using that for a couple of car shows this year. We'll have a wander further into the scrapyard, as some people call it, and have a look at some of these. I am doing my hard standing, by the way, in a couple of weeks. So Dad's on holiday at the moment, and then when Dad gets back, the hard standing will be being done. So all this area that you can see here, all this will be hard standing, which will obviously help the cars, because I get it, you shouldn't stand them on the grass. Don't get me wrong, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out here that aren't normally out here for a reason you'll see in a minute, because I'm getting stuff in and out the other garage. Mitsubishi Carisma. I won't lie, fallen out of love with it. It was given to me by Glyn, belonged to his dad, who sadly passed away, and I can't get it through an MOT. Practical Classics at the moment is touting one on their page, and I keep seeing they're selling tickets for it, and it's still not got an MOT. I will genuinely be surprised if they get theirs through an MOT, because it's had emissions failures previously, just like this. I might offer Practical Classics this one, to be honest with you. It costs me nothing. I'm not going to start saying I want £500, £600, £700 for it, but I just don't have the time and inclination to fix it. It's a good car, it's solid, it just needs the right person to take it on. So if you want a Mitsubishi Carisma for a couple of £100, let me know, and I'm not going to keep that money, I'm going to send that to Glyn. So I did say to him, if I ever sell it, he can have the money out of it. So if you want that and you want to try and fix it, then please let me know. Next to it, Proton Impian. It's scrap. It is being raided for spares. That is the plan, that is what I'm doing, but rather than stripping it and having spares strewn all over the place, I've just left it there as a car. And that was Dad's idea, actually. You can see it's got the wide wheels on it because I've nicked the wheels off it. Next to it is my China Blue CVT Micra, which I'm trying to squeeze in towards. There you go. That is a project waiting to happen. Again, fell out of love with it. It's done 13,000 miles, but it's just been sat there for about 2.5 years. One owner. And I'm ashamed of myself for that, because I was a good custodian of it and I've done nothing with it because I didn't want to put the miles on it. And rather than, you know, cherish it, I've just abandoned it. So I'm as angry with myself about that as you are. And then also next to it is a scrap Audi TT, not Audi TT, an Audi A4. I bought that £500, I think, something like that, purely for parts. Dad and I did loads of work on it, getting it back on the road, and then it failed. The naff sensor failed and it never got MOT'd because I fell out of love with it. So I'm going to probably rob that for spare parts for my other Audi A4 that you'll see in a minute, and send it on its way, I think. So if you want an A4, let me know. That few £100 if you want it. Same with the Carisma. It just needs to go. Let's take a look what's in this garage, have a little bit of an update, because there's 4 cars in there, and then we'll go to the other garage. Been to get the keys for that garage. Life update, by the way, for any of you that do care, with regards to the situation with me and the artist formerly known as Mrs. Jon Coupland. Still waiting for the divorce to come through. It's taking ages. Waiting for solicitors and all sorts of stuff. But the joy of being young, free and single-ish is I can buy more cars, right? Such as the lovely Rover 200 and the Proton GTI and the Wira and all sorts of stuff. Blessing in disguise. Anyway, Right, we're in the garage, the Proton garage, as I like to call it. Sleeping at the moment, ready to come out for the summer, is my 1949 Armstrong Siddeley Lancaster. There she is, there's the Lanc. I'll have it out and about in a couple of weeks. I'm going to a couple of car shows with it. I've got no qualms with this. It will be literally a case of pump the tyres up, spin her over, start her up and take her for a spin. No issues with that. One of my favourite cars, just because I just enjoy getting it out. Yeah, so that's the Lancaster. That's going to be out and about on the road soon. And then let's get you so you can see her. There she is. There's my Black Knight. Probably the most, I don't know, famous car that I own. If you've not seen the Black Knight, let's come around here. I think I've got it on charge at the moment. There's the Lancaster, look, inside there. Beautiful 1940s piece of British engineering. It's ever so dry in the garage. There we go. There's the Black Knight, look. Ta-da! Yeah, on charge, like a maintenance charge. Not really going anywhere with it this year. I've not even booked tickets for Festival of the Unexceptional yet, and I know that I need to. I've been invited by Haggerty, but I've not even said yes, I'm definitely going yet, because I want it. Obviously I'll be taking the Black Knight, right? That's what I do. The Black Knight goes for an MOT and then it goes to the Festival of the Unexceptional, and that is about it. I'm terrified of driving it, I won't lie, in case something happens to it. Next to it is my Proton 1.5 SE LE, known as Jeff. This was my very first Proton that I purchased. It's got footprints from my now long gone pussycat, Daisy, on it. And next to that is Tilly the TT. I'm gonna probably get Tilly out and about at some point, if not this year, but next, and enjoy it. Once I've got my hard standing done, it'll be easier to move the cars in and out and get these out the garage. I want to enjoy Tilly next year, and Tilly's previous owner, Kate, is now back in the area and wants to come and see Tilly. So I want to be able to show Kate Tilly looking nice and happy and swanky, as opposed to dusty and stuck in my garage. Yeah, nothing really too exciting going on in here. The two that I do use in this garage is my Lancaster, which is a bit dusty, and my Black Knight. And then these other two are just sort of preserved, I suppose. Right, let's go to the front. I've been teasing it on the channel for a while, that there's a car in this garage that you haven't seen, that you don't know anything about. And I think it's probably time now to reveal to you what it is. Ta-da! It's a 2004 Proton Satria. There we go. I bought it from Sheffield, of all places. I lost it and then found it again. Yeah, 2004 Proton Satria, this one, 1.3. It's the LI, I think, or LXI. Let's have a look what it is. Bum, bum, bum. LI. So that's what's in the garage now. In here, 1.3 Li Proton Satria. There you are. Told you I'd tell you about it. And what else have we got in here? I'm being slowly catchy monkey through here because I don't want to damage anything. Ta-da! There's my Toyota MR2. And the reason that everything is on the back is because I've dug my Toyota MR2 out and I'm enjoying it, using it. I've been driving it, been going to shows with it. As I say, I've been, or going to Classic Wheels in Oakham. By the time you see this, I'll have been. Took it for a good old spin yesterday, and actually it made me realise how much I love that car. I really do love it. The plan with the Toyota is to enjoy it this summer, take it to a few shows, hopefully go to the National Day, and the plan for the Satria is, well, just to preserve it for now. It's there. Paid a few £100 for it. I'm going to just restore it and probably sell it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think I'm on Proton number 12 or something at the moment, and it's getting a little bit out of hand. We'll go round to the front where we will talk about what's on there. And then I'll go to the unit. I've got to go down there anyway, just drop some things off. So we'll go to the unit. Oh wow, look at this, look. We've got some horses. I have a horse outside. Terrible. Right, okay, so on the front, what do we got at the moment? We've got a GTI. This is a new one, new GTI. £600 paid this one. Fished it out of a housing estate in Norfolk. Belonged to Bradley. He'd had it for 20 odd years. Needs a tailgate, as you can see. Very crusty, but mechanically, apart from that, very good. Looking forward to getting the GTI back on the road. This one, as I say, needs a good old scrub and a bit of TLC, but mechanically I think it should be fine. MOT ran out sort of September last year, and it seems to drive nicely. It'll start up now that you've got a brand new battery on it. The plan is for Dad and I to just slowly work on getting a GTI on the road. It was a plan to do sort of before he went on holiday, and then I wanted to get my MR2 going and was working on the Micra. And then lastly, here on the front, before we talk about sort of my daily, is the Satria that Dad and I repaired out of a hedge, 100 odd hours. It's sort of just sat there really, but I haven't sort of got the heart to sell it at the moment because I am in love with it. I do love it. It's a wonderful little car. Nothing needs doing on it. It runs, starts, drives, does all the usual stuff, but it's just part of my collection, I suppose. And then lastly, before we, as I say, we get in the smart and go to my unit, is my smart car. It's the night orange, as you know. It's me daily. Touch wood, it just goes, you get in it and off you go. If I was to be picky, the aircon needs a regas, and one of the tyres has got a little bit of damage on the bead, and it, you know, sort of lets the wind out a little bit. But apart from that, yeah, just racking up the miles on the night orange. The only car you're not going to see today in this video is the Micra, which is my most recent purchase for Dad and I to be repairing, and it's going really well. It's got an MOT. I don't want to give too much away and spoil it, but yeah, it's going okay. Ignore this, by the way. I'm doing an experiment, as I've alluded to in an earlier comment in the video. Young, free and single-ish. The young lady that I'm speaking to would like me to try and grow a moustache. So we'll see if that's a possibility. Who knows? Now, one thing I did forget to tell you when I was talking about the Snail is it's just cost me 50 quid. I didn't want to spend this week. I've got a bit of a leak from the offside rear tyre bead. Ran home at about 3 o'clock in the morning from work when I didn't realise that I'd got a semi-flat tyre and knackered all the sidewall. So I've had to just put a new tyre on it. Oh, windy. It's meant to be summer today. Right, let's go to the unit and have a look at what's in there. Yeah, I might take you for a spin in the orange. You know what, joking apart, the Orange Smart is a fantastic addition to my collection. It's a wonderful car. It really is. And yeah, I know I had to spend
spending some time talking to me.
A bit of money on it when I bought it from Neil, but it's, you know, covered nearly 130,000 miles now. Right, let's go to my unit. Oh, did I lock my back door? Did I lock my back door? Yes is the answer. Good news. Better to be safe than sorry. The Orange Smart is going to need a bit of a service soon. I still get the little flashing light come up every now and again for the issue that we've got on it, which is that sensor, that position sensor, but I'm not going to worry too much about that, to be fair. Let's go to the unit. Well, considering it's meant to be summer in Lincolnshire, it's a bit cold and windy. Although they've got a skip. I blooming love a skip. Ah, we're going to be seeing these horses again. We're going to slow right down. Slow right down for horses. Yeah. The horse outside. No worries. What a beautiful looking horse, look. Horse things. I just thought there was a cat waiting to be let into that person's front door. It's a turkey! Lincolnshire things. Someone's turkey is waiting to be let in. Insert the joke about letting them in the cold and getting them in the oven for 2 hours at 200 degrees Celsius. Right, let's all wave at Sam as we go past his new build. Hi Sam, how's your building coming along? There it is, Sam's new house. For those of you that have been asking about the inspector recently, I've not seen her for a little while. I'm sort of semi-banned from seeing the inspector now due to divorce politics. But I have put in a representation to see the inspector soon, so hopefully that is considered, and the inspector will be coming to the channel very shortly. But if not, there's your inspector update. She's fine, as far as I'm aware, but it's tough because I miss my dog. Like, you know, I know it's a rickety little two-seater thing, but I really do love being out and about driving the Orange Smart, and there's not many videos of me actually driving it on the channel. And every time I talk about my Smart 451, everyone seems to love it. So here, bonus night orange content for you. Right, here I am at my unit, and I've not been here for about 2.5 months, so fingers crossed, well, my cars haven't been stolen. Tractor problems. Right, after fighting with a tractor in the way and someone's left a lift next to it, next to my door, I can finally get in to the unit to have a look at what's in here. It's just stuff that's in storage at the moment, as you know, stuff that I'm hoarding. The purple Smart. So I've got my orange Smart and my purple Smart. It's off the road at the moment. Actually, I let the MOT lapse, so I'm going to have to get that sorted, really. What else have we got in here? Museum Micra, still here. It needs a scrub because a blooming pigeon or something has got in here and has made a mess. So I need to get the Museum Micra out and about one afternoon and get that cleaned. Oh goodness, I'm out of breath after fighting with that door. Then I've got my red Micra, still sleeping. If you know the story, Dad and I got it back on the road. This is my first car. I need to come and charge the batteries up, really. Should have brought my battery charger with me. I've got my green Audi A4 B5 in here. Nothing to write home of. Everything in here is on the road, and well, I say on the road, is working. It doesn't need any jobs doing to them, as far as I'm aware. Just in storage. Effectively, that's what this is. It's just storage. So I've got my Audi A4 there, my Micra, and then this one, another Satria GTI. I'm hoping to make 2 good ones. This is the one that was the first one I bought. Needs a full going over and a restoration with Dad and I, but it is just here, nice and safe, ready for when that happens. And my Impian, 20,000 miles, 2 owners, me and Ray. Yeah, just here sleeping, ready to be used and taken to shows. It's, again, doesn't need any work doing to it. Dad and I restored it, put it on the road, and it's just sort of sleeping in here in relatively good condition. I'm looking at the ceiling. You can see the ceiling on here. It's sort of all been sprayed again. But yeah, that is the cars in the unit. and the cars in the Coupland collection. I didn't have a count up. The only thing I haven't shown you is the Wirra, because that's at Dad's, and I'm not going to Dad's today while he's on holiday. I'm going to stay here. But there's my unit, and there's some cars. I'm going to try and have a bit of a wiggle around and see if I can push the Impian further that way, and maybe get the purple Smart in there, push the Audi that way, and probably bring a Rover or something down here. Or maybe my blue Satria just down here and put that into storage as well. It's just a bit of a nuisance. You can get 3 abreast, but it's a tight squeeze. There you are, there's the unit ones. There it is. The Jon Coupland Cars collection fleet update, sort of June, July 2026. Lots of stuff to do. Mainly Proton Satria GTIs, I suppose. That's what's coming. But yeah, lots of you wanted an update. I was inspired by Ian to do you a little bit of a status report. Lots of stuff to come. Wirra project to be finished. Satria GTIs to be done. Rover 200 stuff. And then more Protons, whatever comes our way. Got a few shows I'm going to this year, in the coming months. So that's coming. And then we've got some MOTs. MOT season is upon us. So I'll be doing the work for that as well. From me, from a personal note, to everyone that has liked, hyped, subscribed, thank you. It's going really well. I had my biggest month on YouTube last month. And it paid for Dad to have a nice holiday and all that sort of stuff. We're going to get back into filming our Pistons, the podcast as well, because we've got loads of stuff that we've been sent that we need to talk about. Thanks to the team at Optimate, thanks to everyone that supported the channel. And if you can, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and just put a comment down below. That really helps with the whole channel side of things and the engagement, blah, 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 YouTube, social media stuff. Even if it's just, hey John, hope you're well. Whatever. Anyway, like, hype, subscribe, do all the usual stuff. Dad will be back off holiday soon, and we will crack on with more work. But thought I'd give you a little update. Yeah, that's it. Nothing more exciting to say. I'm going to probably go have a cup of tea. Anyway, till next time, have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye. As ever, thank you for watching this video. Dad and I have selected a couple more videos for you that we think that you might like. They're here now. Just give them a click to watch them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It means a lot to us. Thank you.